So, pillar three is reciting Al-Fatiha. It is a must to recite it fully with all its verses, phonetics, words, and letters, whether silently or out loud, in every unit of prayer in order. The only instance one is not required to recite it is if he or she joins the Imam while he is bowing. Pillar 4. Tranquility in all of the positions. Tranquility is achieved by reciting each statement at least once.
Naam. And every bone goes back to its place, and meaning sometimes you see somebody saying, Allah, Sami Allahu liman hamida, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Allah. I have seen people pray like this. Their prayer is not correct because of the very famous hadith, Al-Musi' Salatah. Tayyib. And this is why, brothers, there has to be tranquility. This is why sometimes you see people, they enter the masjid and they run. Why? Or they move very quickly. Why? Because they don't want to miss the rak'ah. So he wants to go very fast so he can say Allahu Akbar and then bows. So that before the Shaykh said, before the Imam says Sami Allahu liman hamida, so that this rak'ah would be counted to him. We say no. No, the Messenger ﷺ said, you have to come with tranquility and ease. Why, ya ikhwa? Because you don't want to be panting in the salah and not concentrating. Imagine you are running and getting into salah and you're like, Allahu Akbar, Sami Allahu Alhamdulillah. You're not thinking, you're panting. This is not, you're standing in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are speaking to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are asking from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Is this a condition for somebody who's asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? No. You should have tranquility when you're standing before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Even if you miss one rak'ah, miss it. This is what the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said. Also, ya ikhwa, come earlier to the masjid. Come earlier. If it was $1,000 or $1 million or whatever it is, whatever worthless thing of this dunya, this lowly worldly life, which is dunya, then you wouldn't be late. Maybe you would be even before the time. By ya ikhwa, sometimes we see people, because of sales, they spend 48 hours in front of a store or 24 hours in front of a store because of sales, because he can save $100 or 100 dinar or 100. So this is salah, ya akhi. This is the hereafter. This is what really counts. Not this dunya which will go away. Wallahi, it will go away from you. You will not use any of this money once you are buried in the grave. You won't take your car. Your house is gone. It's not yours anymore. Everything that you owned is not yours anymore. But this salah, you will have in your grave. All the good deeds, they are the ones that will benefit you once you're under the soil. Once your loved ones, they have put you inside the ground, in the soil, and they have turned their backs and moved away, continuing with their lives. Gone. So keep this in mind, ya ikhwa. Let's remember this. Let's remember, this is what it counts. Sometimes, this is what we hear. These are the questions that we hear. Moving fast, running to the prayer, going late, praying with the second jama'ah. Why? What is this which is in dire? What is this thing which is really urgent that is keeping you from doing your salah in the jama'ah, in the masjid, just like the Sahaba used to do and your Salaf?